What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Wrestling World Podcast. I'm your host, AJ. Before we get to tonight's video, hit that like and sub button and hit that notification bell for your latest wrestling news, rumors, content, and spoilers. What an ending to SummerSlam, guys. Gunther versus CM Punk, and this is only night one. So, Gunther versus Punk, great match from start to finish. Gunther pretty much dominated that whole match, right? And so, let me get comfy because this is big news, right? Anyway, Gunther dominating from start to finish. Bell to bell, Gunther all the way. Somehow, CM Punk and Rocky Balboa fashion, uh, got a second wind and defeated Gunther with a GTS. After Gunther was celebrating on the announce table, CM Punk slipped the leg. Gunther hits the announce table, busted wide open, and CM Punk was able to take control and pick up the win with the GTS, two GTSs, mind you, and CM Punk became your World Heavyweight Champion for about 5 minutes. Why? Because like we predicted, in my predictions, I said something's going to happen. I said Seth Rollins is going to cash in, and that's exactly what happened. As CM Punk was celebrating, Seth Rollins' music hit, and he came out in crutches. And I think much like everybody else, maybe people thought they were going to tease something like a future match. A part of me said, while Seth Rollins was on crutches, I said, yeah, this is a work. Seth is going to cash in. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought Seth out, you know what I mean? So I felt that Seth was definitely going to cash in. That's what happened. Seth came out in crutches. They teased a future match, like Seth's briefcase and all that. Seth goes to walk back and drops his crutches, takes his shirt off, takes the boot off, and heads to the arena with his briefcase and officially cashes in. I mean, we expected this mostly, but just to see it happen, it's crazy. As much as I loved CM Punk beating Gunther, I'm not as mad as I thought I would be because I seen this coming. It still sucks, but I seen this coming. Seth Rollins is your new world champion. He successfully cashed in, and now here we are. And so it seems that we'll probably be getting Seth Rollins versus CM Punk again in the near future, probably at a later date, next pay-per-view maybe, I don't know. As for Gunther, who knows? This could be a triple threat match for the world title. Later date could be Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. Do I want to see this feud again? Possibly. I do think they had a good little rivalry there going on, so I'm not as upset about that. But do I want to see Seth Rollins as champion? Like I said, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not as upset about Seth Rollins cashing in because I've seen it coming, like I said. But we've seen Seth Rollins as champion before. He didn't keep the belt long before. I don't know if Seth Rollins will have a long title run with this championship or if it's going to be short-lived. Who knows? This could be, Seth keeps it for a little while and then Punk takes it finally, but who knows? Maybe Gunther gets involved somehow because all in all he did lose the title. I don't know, guys. It's hard to imagine Gunther not being involved because I feel like Gunther at this point in his career is a main event star. I feel like Gunther is definitely a big star. He should be competing for anything less than a world championship, unless it's like, you know, the U.S. title or the Intercontinental title or something like that. Especially the Intercontinental Championship, a title that he made prestigious, a title that he made have meaning again. And, that's the only way I could see Gunther, the route they go with Gunther. Um, but anything less, I think, would just be meaningless with Gunther because he is a main event star. He should be treated as such. Like I said, the only exception I'll make is if it's for the Intercontinental Championship, but whatever, right? And so we'll find out what happens. Monday we'll find out. Like I said, guys, this is only night one. We start another night, possibly a heel turn tomorrow with Cody and Cena. Cena turned babyface. A lot of people are asking, how did John Cena turn babyface again? Cody Rhodes promo, John Cena, Cody Rhodes in a promo battle. Well, not promo battle, I should say, but, exchange of words. And that's how it happened. Now, not your average babyface turn, but if they're going to do it with John Cena, you might as well just do it, get it over with. We expected it. It is what it is. But, oh well. It's John Cena. We can't expect Cena to remain a heel forever. We knew it was going to happen. Eventually, he turned back to being a babyface. So, but all right, guys, yeah. Seth Rollins has cashed in and defeated CM Punk after CM Punk's grueling battle with Gunther. So if you haven't watched SummerSlam, I'm sorry for the spoilers, but go watch SummerSlam. Anyways, if you watch SummerSlam, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. That would mean a lot to me. I love you guys. Good night. Stay tuned tomorrow night for the official SummerSlam review video right after SummerSlam. I'll keep you posted. Good night. Have a good day.